The wedding at Cana, John 2:1-11, Bible verse. His disciples believed in him, John 2:11. Story: It was a joyful day in the small town of Cana in Galilee. Music filled the air and laughter echoed through the streets. A wedding celebration was underway, and everyone had gathered to share in the happiness of the bride and groom. Among the guests were Mary, the mother of Jesus, Jesus himself, and his new disciples. They were just beginning their journey together, and this wedding was one of their first moments as a group. Tables were filled with delicious food, people were dancing, clapping, and enjoying the celebration. But suddenly, something terrible happened. They ran out of wine. In Jesus' time, running out of wine at a wedding wasn't just embarrassing, it was a disaster. It could bring shame to the family hosting the event. Mary noticed the problem and quickly went to her son. "They have no more wine," she said. Jesus looked at her and said gently, "Woman, why do you involve me? My time has not yet come." But Mary, full of faith, turned to the servants and told them, "Do whatever he tells you." Nearby stood 6 large stone jars. Each could hold 20 to 30 gallons of water, used for ceremonial washing. Jesus pointed to the jars and gave his instructions. "Fill the jars with water," he said. The servants obeyed, filling them to the brim. Then Jesus said something strange. "Now draw some out and take it to the master of the banquet." They did exactly as he said. The master of the banquet tasted the water, but it wasn't water anymore, it was wine. And not just any wine. It was the best wine anyone had tasted all evening. The master of the banquet was amazed. He called the groom and said, "Everyone brings out the best wine first, and then the cheaper wine after the guests have had too much to drink. But you have saved the best till now." No one knew how it had happened, except the servants, Mary, and Jesus' disciples. This was the first miracle Jesus ever performed, and it was done quietly, humbly, and out of love and compassion for a family in need. And from that day, his disciples began to understand. This was no ordinary man. This was the Son of God. Moral lesson: Jesus cares about every part of our lives, even our celebrations. He is never too busy for us, and his timing is always perfect. This story reminds us to trust Jesus and obey his words, even when we don't understand. Like the servants at the wedding, miracles happen when we follow his instructions faithfully.